Chatting to Zietsman OOSTHUIZEN about the runners that will step out for the yard on Friday, and really interesting to see a newcomer in race 1 in the way of Charge Ahead. And I say especially interesting because he's by Duke of Marmalade and they generally take very well to Polly.
Yeah, it's a new horse. So, yeah, Richard is riding it. Richard didn't have a ride in the race, so that's why Richard is riding. It's not that I'm overly confident. He's a horse that normally, if you look in the computer form, he comes from off the pace, slow starter, and run on at the end. Main thing is, yeah, when he came, he got his first African horse sickness, so he's still in his cycle of African horse sickness. This showed him the Polly, worked very well on the Polly, but Friday's race is an educational run. If he wins, so be it, but there's no pressure. Yeah. It's basically, I want to get feedback from Richard, proper feedback, what he thinks, you know, take the race as it comes. And yes, it's an opener. If he wins, well done, but there's no pressure.
Moving to race 2, we'll see Heartlight. Now, she was never in her race last time out, and she can do better than that.
Yeah, got Muzi riding her, so, you know, his agent must have seen something. Last run, just totally ignored last run. But, yeah, she can run a place. She's going to win a race one day. Yeah. But, you know, hopefully, hey, Muzi is can be a tour doctor, you know. he can do things. So, yeah, she's well. She's working well. And, yeah, hopefully she runs well.
In race 5, we'll see Triumph. Now, she's going to have a couple of headgear changes.
Yeah, she runs with pacifiers and a compression mask and a earmuffs. It's what we use to settle her down. She's very uptight, filly, work herself up, runs her races before the actual race. With the equipment changes, calmed her a lot down. So yes, she was supposed to run 2 weeks ago. Ashton Harris, yeah, never pitched up. The next week he also didn't pitch up, so I don't think Ashton Harris will ride in P very soon again. So, but she's well. She's not drawn good. The reason why she's running, one of the CEO of Glistien, that owns her, is here for the out of England. So just want to show him the horses how they run. I'm not under pressure to win. It's just for him to see them running, and she's very well from the bad draw. If she wins, so be it. And but she's very well. Main thing, if she settles nicely, she runs on. That's all I want.
We move to race 6, and here we'll see Tarantino. Now, he ran a great race in the November Stakes last time out when he was out at the weights, and he will enjoy being better off at the weights to a horse with a chance like Port Louis.
Yes, he last time had Al-Qasim in the race and Tarantino. Tarantino dropped out, Al-Qasim made a proper pace of it, and he flew that last 400 Tarantino from the last to run third. He's now better off with weights with a lot of horses. It's a handicap, so it's a big benefit for us. Betting wise, they don't give us a chance, but if you look at collateral form, it's going to be a tight race. It's going to be a hell of a race. So yes, Boomim Joka is very happy with him in his work as well. So expect a very nice run. I think it's going to be a very close finish of the top horses in PE. So yeah, I'm very excited.
It is going to be a smart race. In race 7, Humble Tune runs. Now, I know his last was a little bit disappointing, but he's capable of better, and on his run to Gunsmoke, he's got to be respected. Yeah,
Humble Tune is, you know, it's either big or nowhere. It's not nothing. It's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing for him. Last run, I thought, you know, there's no. He must win. He ran a shocker of a race, and yeah, he's well. He can win. You know, without my money, he can win because I promised Dave and George. I said I will never put a cent on him again because every time I put something on him, he runs nowhere. So, yes, he's very well. Very good draw. Pumi worked him a few times. Pumi Mjoka, he's happy with him. You know, anything can happen. So, I really hope he can run a cracker.
Or without the burden of Zietsman's money on his back, let's see if he can get a bit closer. The yard will finish in race 8 with Kabon Kapi, and didn't she win a great race on local debut last time out?
Yeah, she ran. She won very impressively. First time. That was too short for her, and she won with
authority.
Yes, and main thing is also wasn't supposed to run here. From the widest of draws, you're really in trouble. Over a 1400 meter from draw 12, you're in trouble in PE, big trouble. So she shouldn't be favourite. Yeah. She is very well, but also she's a Glistian horse, light triumph. She's running. That Joe is here. No pressure. Want to see her run a good race. Tuck her in, let her run on, and. You know, no pressure, but she's very well. If she wins from that draw on Friday, there's a few in hand.
I still think we have to keep our eye on her. It is going to be harder. She's up in the ratings as well as drawn wide, as Zietsman has pointed out. But off the back of a really good win, I don't think we can let her run entirely free.